Today we are doing a story time. Guys, I'm so excited that I'm doing a story time. Like the story I'm about to tell you guys. Yeah, ne? We live and we learn. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lilitha Njokweni. For those who do not know me, those who are new subbies, thank you so much for subscribing. Who are day one subscribers, y'all know the drill. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Like, I really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys constantly being in my DMs. Like, I remember when I said to you guys that I'm not posting last week, and some of you guys were like, "Hey, boy, we're waiting for a story time. We're waiting for a story time." So I'm here to drop the story time for you guys. Never. Balisela about how I almost dated a Nigerian. About how I almost dated a Nigerian man. First of all, I just want to say I have nothing against foreign countries. I have nothing against foreign men. And if I wasn't dating, if I wasn't dating the person I'm dating now, I'll probably be dating a Zimbabwean man. Like, Zimbabwean men are beautiful. Their facial hair, their facial skin, ooh, child, those men are beautiful. But as I go love. Guys, I'm having ginger with hot water because, wow, my voice, I feel like my voice, I'm chilling. But you know what, let me not ramble, let me actually get to the story. I don't even know where to begin actually. You know what, I'm gonna begin from the very beginning, how I met this gent. So this was first year, I was doing first year in 2019. This was first year around in the middle of the year, man. You know, it was in the middle of the year, and I was determined to live on the edge. Like, to live. Yeah, both are living on the edge. You literally just doing anything and anything. So me and my friends, right, back at school, which is on campus, I've got like a group of friends. We are five girls. So within the group of five, right, there are always the three initiators of groove. Never, but and I am definitely one of those initiators. So I think it was a Friday, if not a Saturday, where I called my girl. I could feel it in my blood that today is a day for groove. Yeah, I call up my girls. Listen, whatever plans you have, cancel them because today siyapuma siyogroova. One thing about my friends, we always make plans last minute. We can never make plans, say bacho, next week this and this and this and this is gonna happen. It's gonna flop. We are always the last minute girls. So me being the initiator of groove, I'll initiate. The initiator and my girls pulled through. Yeah. So we dressed up, we were looking gorgeous, we were looking beautiful, we were ready to go in the streets and rock. Sifieke, si Uberation. So we ordered the Uber to go to Long Street. Obviously, that's where the clubs are at, that's where the vibe is at. So we go to Long Street. Sifika Long Street. So me and my friends, right, we have been out together as a collective before. So we knew which club we wanted to go to. A club, it even a vibe, a club, it be rock. I don't even think they have that club anymore at Long Street. But we decided a Pretoria nightclub, right? So if you get Pretoria nightclub, Nana girls, we go in. Pretoria nightclub did not disappoint. It was a vibe, it was a joy, the drinks were flowing, the music was grand. But one thing I didn't like about Pretoria nightclub is the fact that the club is so small. Like, it's so small and it was always so packed, so you would sweat. And even I remember the aircon was in one place of the club, so everyone would usually like dance around there, and it would be so packed. But whether I was sweating or not, it was a vibe. Like, it was a vibe, you know. So me and my friends at Pretoria nightclub girl this night, Jonga, see a jiva, we're in each other's face, we're ordering bottles, kumnandi guys, like we're enjoying our youth. Yeah. So I don't know who within our friend group was like, you know what guys, we know the vibe at Pretoria nightclub. Let's go and check out other vibes, you know? Let's go and check out other places. And see what the vibe is at, and if we don't like the vibe, we'll always come back to Pretoria. Sahamba nyane Pitori, Saphuma, and now we're going up and down Long Street. We're going up and down Long Street looking for place like another vibe. See Sneaker Cartel, see Long Street Cafe. Is it Long Street Cafe? Yeah, but Long Street Cafe was like a chilled vibe, like, you know, order happily, sit down type of vibe. So now we're going up and down Mosne, and then eventually we stand at like a particular place in the street. We are now going back and forth about which club we should go to, or whether we should go back to Pretoria. So as we're standing there, as we are standing there in the streets, deciding whether we're going to Pretoria or whatever club we're going to next, these two gents walk past us. Never. So these two gents walk past us, guys, and I'm like, I can see this gent is looking at me, and I'm somehow low-key looking at him too. But I wasn't like looking at him as in like Sabawell, you know. I was just looking at him because he was looking at me. And then he stops. Him and his friend stop, like a couple of steps away from us. So they stop, and then this guy, he approaches. He comes to me, and then he pulls me aside. Guys, I don't know what was the conversation of, can you please come, I want to speak. I don't know what happened, but we ended up standing together, away from my friends and away from his friend, and we were just there, me and him together. This guy is telling me like he's been seeing me going up and down with my friends. Are we looking for a vibe? And I'm like, no, we know the vibes. We know where we want to go. You know, we're just like deciding a couple of things. And he's like, yeah, no, I look beautiful, you know. He would love to get to know. Hey, yes, guys, like someone is trying to ask you out hard. That gent was asking, and he didn't even have the Nigerian accent. Like, he was proper. Not that if you have a Nigerian accent, you're not proper. But he was like a proper gent. You understand? So he's like telling me like, yo, listen, I'm feeling you, you know, I would love to take you out and get to know you more, like more than this situation we're in now. Like, sabo sit down lunch, sabo dinner, whichever one you prefer. Oh, guys. And I'm out there thinking to myself, do I want to? Am I attached to anyone right now? No. So, you know what? It's okay if I want to go out to this guy. It's okay if I want to go out to a couple of dates. It's okay because I'm not dating anyone. I'm not in any situation with anyone. So, I am a free girl to do whatever I want. So this guy is like, okay, listen, give me your number. I'll text you and then we can make plans. In my head, I'm thinking, yo, listen, let me give this guy the wrong number. But Sana Mukel is so determined to live on the edge. She's so determined to live her best life. She's doing first year. She wants to live like her best life. So I gave him my number. I gave him my name. Like my name. My name to gents that like annoy me, or just gents that I'm just, you know, not about, is usually Lerato or Katleho. Lerato or Katleho, between the two. But I'm usually mostly Lerato. So I'm like, I give him my name, I give him my number. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, this guy has probably spoke to many girls here. He's not going to text me, you know. And I wasn't really like about him texting me. I was okay if he didn't text me. So now me and my friends decided, okay, cool. So him and his friend leave now. And then I go back to my friends. We decide, you know what? We're gonna go back to Pretoria nightclub. That's where we're ending the night with. That's where we're ending the groove with. Because of wow, it has been an epic night. So we go back to Pretoria nightclub. We jive us, yeah. You know, we're sweating. It's like Pretoria nightclub was on five. Like in demand and the ndiyaphandla to go and catch some air, and I can't even dance, mind you. I'm there. One of my friends, oh, he's like, girl, love her to bits. She's there dancing with me. She's there dancing with me. It's a vibe. And then I'm like, you know what, guys, you know what, let's just go home. I think it was even past 3 at the time. I think Pretoria nightclub was 6, if not 4. But I was like past 3ish, I think. And I'm like, you know, guys, let's go home. Let's go back to campus. Sorry. So now we're outside Pretoria, Simile Pan, and we're like about to order Uber to go back home. Now one of my friends, this girl, this one friend of mine, she doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke. She's like to us, hey guys, I'm still enjoying groove. Come just groove until the club closes. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, girl, I am tired, child. Like I've been drinking. So you know, it's that time of the night where you're just like over it. Like you can groove, and then it gets to a point where you're just like, no, you know what? I just want my bed. I was at that point, so I was like, no, friend, like I want to go home. And then we all decided, you know what? Let's go home. But each of me, she was like, she wants to stay, and she's not even drunk. She just, I couldn't understand how much this girl loves groove, but she doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke. So yeah, we finally all decided, okay, cool, sizahamba sibuyele campusini. We order an Uber, obviously, and then we go back to Rez. So now, it's the next day. I think I woke up that day, hangover. I was so tired. I didn't want to get out of bed. That's one thing I hate about grooving. The next day, it's always the pits. Like sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I wake up like I'm good. You know, I don't have a hangover. But sometimes I wake up, my head is aching. I don't want to do anything. That's one thing I hate about groove. But anyways, I wake up the following day, and then, guys, it was so windy outside. But anyways, I wake up the following day. I get a text, hey Lilitha, from a number. Like, this number's not safe. Who be this child? Like, I'm not even thinking about this guy. So I'm like, hey, who's this? For the sake of the story, I'm gonna call him John. And then I say, hi, it's John. I'm like, hey, John? Yeah. I'm thinking, John. I'm like, okay, John from Long Street. And he's like, yeah, I mean, how many Johns do you know? And I'm like, out there flirting. And I'm like, yeah, I know enough, I'm out there doing my thing. I'm such a flirt. If you know me, I am such a flirt. And he's like, yeah, hi. And he's like, yeah, no, it's me, John. You know what? I was really serious about like us going out. I was really serious about taking you out. I wanted to like get to know you, would you be keen to go out tonight? And I'm thinking to myself, this guy, really tonight? Guys, even if I was in the mood, like, I don't know, like I was just skeptical because I don't know you. I'm like, no, tonight would not be a good idea. Let's go out the day after. After now the day that he greeted. And he's like, okay, cool. Dinner or lunch? I'm like, no, dinner will be fine. Whatever, we make plans. So the following day now it's time for that. Like it was the following day in the morning still. And we're going out for dinner. So in the morning we're talking. And like I'm like, you know what? I'm just like feeling a type of way about like going out with you because I don't know you, it's very dodgy and all those type of things. And I feel like in that time it was the year where like a lot of girls were just going missing, a lot of girls were killed, were being killed, and all those type of things. So I was scared to like go out to this gym. So I'm like, no man, you know what? I'm kind of like skeptical about going out with you and all this type of stuff. I had to look funny. To actually think he was really about taking me out. And you know what? I'll give you a picture of my ID. I'll send you my car's number plate. I'll give you the details of where I work. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you can fool anyone. Like, you can send me fake ID or whatever the case may be. But I'm like, you know what? Send the stuff. My mom is a cop, so if I go missing, they will find you. And he's like, oh, no, I'm not scared, whatever. I really have good intentions, whatever. So, yeah, he sends me all the details. I send them to my cousin and my friend. I don't know if I sent it to my friend, but I know I sent it to my cousin. So now everything's sorted. We're going out tonight. We're going out tonight. So, I get dressed, I look nice, I am beautiful, I am gorgeous, like, look at me, child. So, I am getting ready to go out. I think I was wearing like black, I'm not black jeans, I was wearing like a denim jeans, like the bluish type of jeans. I was wearing jeans and I was wearing like those long black boots that were like really popular at some point. And I was wearing I don't know what color top I was wearing, but I know I was wearing like a black leather jacket, and I was like had a purse obviously. So I figure I'm fine and listen, I'm outside, I'm outside, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna tell my friends I'm going. My friends knew, Pov. I think I told them that I'm gonna go out on a date with this guy. So my friends, being my friends, take for one these children. They're like, you know what? We're gonna accompany you to the car, child. We want to see this gent. If you go missing, so we can be able to identify. My friends. And I'm like, you know what, guys? Don't embarrass me. Like, you don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all can accompany, but don't embarrass me. So these girls come here. We go to the gate, the entrance now, and yeah, the car is there, and the guy comes out of the car. He like greets my friends, obviously, some of them. One of the friends was taking a picture of the number plate, like. I love my friends to bits, but wow, embarrassing. They're taking pictures of the number plate of the car. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, child? So yeah, eventually, they greet, they have like some sort of interaction, and like, eventually I get in the car and they leave. On the way to Long Street, because we went to Long Street, I forgot the place we went. It's like a restaurant. It's not like a restaurant. It's not like, what's this place? Soho, where it's like got like a restaurant club vibe. It's like pure restaurant. I just forgot the name. It's at the top of one restaurant at a corner. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but he took me back to where we met, to Long Street. Safi and Long Street, the guy is opening the car door. I'm thinking, bro, what are you doing? Trying to make me catch feelings? What's going on here? He opens the car door, he asks me. Guys, he was actually really sad. He was actually a sweet gent, So, yeah, he opens the door, closes it, we leave to go inside. So we get a table, he opens he pulls out the chair for me, I sit, it's like a vibe. We're sitting next to each other, yeah, because there was an option of us sitting across each other, but he was like, nah, he wants to sit next to me. So he's sitting next to me, and like, we are talking, it's a vibe, like, we are literally, there's no awkward vibes, we're talking, he's telling me about how he came to South Africa, like, he's not where his parents are from, the fact that they're from Nigeria but they moved to Canada, whatever, like, he's telling me his backstory. And then he also is interested to know about me, we're talking, I'm telling him I just came to Cape Town for studying and all those type of things. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here for the rest of my life. Like we're just talking. Eventually, we oh yeah, we order, ne? We order food, obviously. We order food, and obviously I order wine because I am the wine girl. If you know me, you know I love wine. Any beverage, if it's not water, if it's not juice, breakfast blend, or berry juice, then it's wine. You know, wine like on a very chilled night. Ooh, child, I don't even want to describe the type of scenario I wanna be drinking wine too. So I order red wine. I order red wine because that's my favorite. And then the menu comes for the food, and I'm thinking, oh my god, what am I gonna order? I'm shy, child, to be eating from this. I don't know what is it about me that makes me shy to eat in front of gents, like that I don't know. I really don't know what it is because the reason why I went on that date is to eat, child. So I don't understand. I look at the menu and I I remember going home and regretting what I ordered because I'm like, what? I look at the menu, I'm thinking to myself, what am I gonna order? Did I not order a salad? Did I not order like I think it was like a Greek salad? Yeah, did I not order a Greek salad, child? There was meat, there was ribs, there was pork, there was wings that I could have ordered. I ordered a salad. Oh, I don't even know what I was thinking. So the food comes, the wine comes, we're eating, we're drinking, we're talking. He orders a pipe, we're smoking pipe. It's like a vibe. And then towards the end of the night, now he's like asking me, yo, we should go back to my place. And I'm like, to your place? I can't go back to your place. Like, what are you talking about? I need to go home. I need to be sleeping in my bed. What are you talking about? He's like, no, listen, it's still like the night is still young. We can go back to my place. I promise I will take you home. Guys, I'm thinking to myself, these guys are trying to kidnap me. What is going on? Like, we just met. At least you take me out on more dates and then you can ask me to go back to your place. This is the first time we've gone out. Like, make me understand. So Umukel is there. I'm like texting my friend. I'm telling my friend, like, listen, friend, this guy wants me to go back to his place, child. Like, I am scared. I don't know. And I think I brought money because there's one thing about going out on a date with someone you don't know. You always need to have money of your own, so that if you're stranded or he does some dodgy things, you can Uber yourself home, child. Thank God for Ubers. You understand? You can Uber yourself home. Because these gents nowadays be very sketchy. But anyway, so I don't know what is it about me that I wanted to live on the edge so much. I'm like, you know what? Let's go back to your place. I mean, there's no harm in that, is there? So we drive back to his place. He lives in Pinetown. Yes, he lived in, I don't know if he still lives there anymore, but he lives in Pinetown. So sifike nyanke at his place, like he's got like a nice cute apartment. It's got a kitchen, a living room, 2 bedrooms, bathroom. It's like a nice cute place, you know. Sifike nyanpang, I'm sitting on the couch, he offers me wine. And I'm like, okay, you know what, let's drink wine. Let's drink wine. No, drinking wine is not gonna hurt. And I had drinking like a glass of wine, 2 glasses of wine back at the restaurant. So I was still okay to drink another one. So I'm like, okay, no, give me wine. And then he brings me white wine, which is not like white wine that I drink. I really don't like white wine. If you know of any white wine that's nice, please do comment down below that I can try it out. But in terms of white wine, no child. He gives me white wine, I drink, it's a vibe. This is where the plot twist not with a plot twist. This is where things just go south. He's like, "Do you smoke weed?" And I'm like, yes, I do. I mean, I do. I have before. I kind of stopped because I get like paranoid and all those type of things. These are all feelings that I get that I don't want. It's like, have you smoked with a bong? And I'm like, what is this? What is this guy trying to do? Jonga, Dati, no. I mean, obviously, I've never smoked a bong before, you know. And I was honest to say, no, I did. I haven't smoked in a bong. He's like, don't you want to try it? And I tried it. I smoked a bong. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Yo, guys, let me tell you, the gent holds the bong like this. Hey, I have, yeah. So he passes it to me. I'm like, I think I took 4 pulls, and I was like, it's over. It's done. I drank wine even. I'm smoking weed in a bong. Mixture. Engekho right. That is not a good mixture for me. No. No, child. What were you doing? What were you thinking? Sure, guys, it didn't even take 5 minutes. I was paranoid. I'm thinking to myself, yo, this guy, why is he so, he's gonna rape me, he's gonna do all these type of things. Why is he, like, he's probably gonna kidnap me and do all these, like, I was thinking the worst possible things. I'm like, you know what? At this rate, I need to go home. You understand? I'm like, you know what? I think you should drive me home. I'm really just not feeling too well. I don't know if it's the bong or smoke, but I am not okay. I want to go home now. He's like, oh, stay low. He's trying to convince me to stay. And I'm like, child, I am not about to change my mind. I want to go home. Ngoku, make it snap. Guys, I got paranoid in a matter of seconds. And then he was like, you know what? I'm going to take you home. I'm not gonna keep you here without your will, so I'm gonna take you home. Nyan get in the car and he's driving me back to campus. In the car. In the car, we're talking, it's a vibe. Anxiety vibe. But we're talking like we're flowing. I don't even know if it was the weed or what was going on, but we were talking deep stuff. And then he puts his hand on my thigh. He starts caressing my thigh. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, like, I'm gonna die, child. I text my friend, like, listen, I'm gonna give you my live location. If anything happens to me, just know where I was lost, when my phone was lost. You know, just know my location. I am getting, like, my paranoid. Yeah, mom. Guys, I don't know. I don't know how it went from 0 to 100 very quickly, but all I can tell you guys, as much as I was paranoid about how this guy's probably just going to do the worst possible thing to me, I was just allowing him to caress my thigh. I don't know if it was the weed, just like I was feeling weak to the weed. I don't know what it was, but I allowed him to caress my thigh. And then, you know what? We were driving back to Res, and then like we got back to Res safely. That's all I can tell you guys. Like, we got back to Res safely. If I can be honest, a couple of things happened, but like not like hectic stuff. Like, you know, no. Yeah, things happened, but it wasn't anything deep, wasn't anything huge, like wasn't anything that I can't really tell you guys, but like it was something. So Yeah. So I got back to Reyes, he dropped me off, and then like I was so chilled when I got back to Reyes because we stood in the car, not in the car, we sat in the car for a couple of minutes talking and stuff, and he was like telling me like he would like to see me again and all those type of things. And then yeah, um that was it. Like that was it. And then eventually I started seeing someone, so I had to, kind of weigh my options. So I let the Nigerian man go. Although he was a really good. He was entertaining. He entertained like that part of my like day, my week. Like he was persistent. He kept calling. He wanted to hook up some more, hook up as in link up. He wanted to link up some more, you whatever, and like take me out. I was keen, but every time it would come to us meeting up, something would come up. So eventually I was like, you know what, this guy probably thinks I'm leading him on. Let me just end the situation, whatever. So I ended it, I ended it. And that was that. That was that, guys. Like, I forgot to mention, like, we even kissed. Like, there was a time where we were sitting in the restaurant and we shared a kiss, and all those type of things. But it wasn't anything like intimate kissing. It was just like, mwah, mwah, kiss on the cheek, nyana, whatever. So, yeah. I can't believe I smoked. Like, that was my first time smoking a bong, and that was my lot. I've never smoked a bong ever since. Because I've told myself I'm pinning chai tango. No, no, no. It's a no. I'm sticking to wine. That's all I'm sticking to. I might have shots of that there and there, but I'm the wine girl child. So yeah, like every time I tell my friend about like one of my really, really close friends, every time I tell her about the story, when we reminisce about the story, she's always like, child, you let the bag go. This guy was gonna take you to Canada to go see his parents. Y'all will be traveling. Y'all will be going out. My friend was just all about it. It was all about that guy. Like, yeah, but yeah, it had to end the way it ended because wow, my eyes and my heart was somewhere else at the time. So yeah, like that's really just it. That's really just it. I hope you guys really enjoyed the story. I hope you guys learned a couple of things that you always need to have your own money if you're going out on a date with someone you don't know. And you know what? I think another thing that I think, bro, is something that we should make a norm is just going out on dates. Going out on dates to get to know people. You understand? Like, don't limit yourself. Guys, see, banane. Sibangane. Live your best life, child. Live your. I was telling you guys in my previous video that I don't want to be 27 and broke. I'm telling you, I don't want to be 27 and regretting not living my 20s. So live it to the best, like the best way you can. And also, like, yeah, just like go out on dates, meet people, chill and socialize and just, and all those type of things. So it's not wrong for you to go out on dates to get to know people. Absolutely not wrong. So yeah, that is the story with Ujon. That was the story with Ujon, guys. I hope you really liked it. If you got to this part of the video, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you've gotten to this far of the video, clearly you like me, clearly you like my content. So do yourself a favor, child, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so they get notified every time I drop a video. Like, comment, share this video, tell your parents to subscribe, your sister, your brother, your homies. Tell everyone to subscribe. Do yourself a favor by doing me a favor to get to where I want to be. Like, we are doing each other a favor, basically. You understand? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in my next video. And yeah, if you guys want me to do a specific video, do DM me, do WhatsApp me if you have my number. And yeah, I'll give you guys what you guys want. Thank you so much. Bye.